Ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to yet another video. This is Mark. I'm a Kenyan living in Lisbon or Lisboa, Portugal, and today I want to start this video, or today this video is like a sad video because of an incident that happened around this place. So this area, it's in Lisbon. It's called Lestradores or Lestrados or Lestradores. I don't know. I'm not good in pronunciation, Portuguese pronunciation, that is. So as you can see, there is a beautiful square here. As you can see, this square, it's a very famous square in this area. But my main focus is not about this square, but it is an incident that happened somewhere here that we are about to go, and it made the country being a grieving for 1 week. As you can see, I don't know whether you can see this bus. You will see there is a name. Let me wait, just wait. Not this one, not Orient, this one, Ruto. Can you see? Not Ruto, but Ruto, with a name. The Kenyan president is called Ruto, not Ruto. It's Ruto, that one. Can you see that? Yes, Ruto. And there is another one up there. I think it will change. These yellow buses are the public bus, like they are public mode of transport. This one, I think it will, let me see whether it will turn. You see, Ruto. So what Luto means, I think the other one might change as well. I don't know. It might change. What Luto means, it's a Portuguese word that means grieving. So Portuguese people that in all Portugal at large, we have been grieving for the last 7 days because of an incident that happened right opposite where I am. So let the street light turn green, then we go there and I'll show you what happened. So before it turns green, can you see this street, how beautiful it is? Is it? So we are in fall season, and as you can see, these trees are starting to drop off the roof. So away from the point, that's not part of the point. So I had to wait for this one to turn green, and it has turned green. So what happened? Essentially, on that of September, it is on 10th, 7 days ago. As you can see, these are flowers, and what happened is that there are people who passed away. I think he's one of them, you know. As you can see, people like came here to mourn them, all this. And what happened is that there is a very famous Sao that we will miss you. Sao that means that we will miss you. As you can see, there is the picture of a tram. There's another picture of another tram right here. Yeah, so that means miss you in Portuguese. As you can see, this park, this one, there is a very famous tram that has been here for the last more than 100 years. Like this path has been used for more than 100 years. So there is this famous tram. I'll try to look for a picture and pin it for you here, because I've ridden on it like severally. It delayed on these wires. As you can see, these cables, it delayed because it is electrical. It delayed, and right on this port above this subway, you know, this is always the starting point, and it always come all this. Follows this road. This road. And on this particular day, on that of September last year, it derailed somewhere here. Okay, and after delaying, like the cables, or the cables of the tram and these cables, it slipped off, and after delaying, it lost control. And exactly on this point, I tried to look for videos that shows, and as you can see, even the walls have hit exactly on this spot. As you can see how steep it is, exactly on at this point. It lost control and it killed more than 15 people, and more than 20 people were injured. Those who are inside, and some were like walking around. So Portugal has been grieving for the last 7 days, and they had a mourning day on 4th of September. Let's go this way and show you where it came from. On 4th of September, they had they were I see, look at this. Yeah, look at this. See how steep it is. So on 4th of September, they were mourning the death of these heroes, of these 10, more than 15 people. And among those who were injured, it was a child, a 3-year-old child. But luckily, I don't know whether he was, like, the child was a boy or a girl. Luckily, the child survived, I think. And I think the father, I'm not very sure. And it is an incident that has made all these trams to be suspended. History about this tram. So we were from a square down there, from a place called Restauradores, and this is very steep, and up there is a very, very famous neighborhood. It's called Bairro Alto. Alto means something that is on the top. So it is a very old neighborhood, among the oldest Portuguese neighborhood, and they used to come out. They used to use the trams. I think this is why it lost control. I think it lost the control here. As you can see, there is a Portuguese. So as I was saying, so because it is one of the oldest neighborhood, the Bairro Alto, they used this. They were using these trams to go all the way up. Okay, all the way up from down there to the Bairro Alto side. You know, it's a very steep and a hilly path. You know, as you can hear. So this tram, they were launched back in 1885. Yes, you heard me right. 1885. So they are over 140 years. But having said that, they have always been maintained. And this was like accident like any other, so it is something that caught them off guard like any other accident, and they had to suspend these touristic trams because they are very, very touristic. So many people have been using these trams, you know, for the last more than 100 years, and it was pronounced as a national monument back in I think 1990s. But back then in 1885, when it was launched, it was used in steam until around 1415, it was turned to be electrical. Look at this. Can you see how steep it is? Can you see? So as you can see, these wires or these cables are the connecting cables, like it powers the tram. So it delayed, or I don't know, it slipped, and that's how it lost control. You can see how steep it is, and 15 people, more than 15 people died just like that. So it is Portugal still grieving. I think today was the 7th day from the day it happened. So that's why you have seen the word luto, which means grieving. You can see the candle there. Con mayor respeto, solidaridad, pero con es familias, amigos, cruzar, partir, vamos, esto medio. And this is one of the oldest neighborhoods. And let's go somewhere here. And maybe it will be a good place to explain about this. This is welcome to 2025 harvest in Bairro Alto. Discover the best Portuguese wines. By the way, Portugal has the best wines, by the way. Anyway, that is out of the context, because today we are discussing about now that grieving incident that happened. So this is very beautiful, right? Let me take a picture for my Instagram, and they'll have Instagram followers. You can follow me there. Yeah. So let me show you where I want us to go. Vinho means wine. I'm not here for it. I'm also grieving. You see this? Pastel de nata. I'll tell you more about it, but this is not about food. That's my focus. Where we can start. And I don't want the road to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand when everything's made to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. Look at this. This is Portugal for you. Okay. Let me take another photo. I'll post it on Instagram. Please follow me at Muigaimac, MUIGAIMAC. So this is Portugal. I'm sure this place has a history, but I'll have to go and find about it. Then I'll come and share with you about this place. Just generally the picture of this area. I think it's just generally the picture of this area. So as I've told you, like we were down there, and you see the name Codes down there. So we were down there at that famous square, and so I think I won't continue with I'll stop at there until I see you on the next video. And this was all about updating you about that incident, and yeah, that's it. So enjoy the view, just a small view, and I will see you in the next video, and thank you for coming once again in this YouTube channel. And in case you're new here, don't mind, just like if possible, subscribe, and if you love me, you can even share. Okay, and until next time, see you. Ciao. Lot. Look at this, guys. I'm just going back. Look at this, how steep it is. So it lost control from up there all this way up to that place, as you can see, somewhere there with a broken window. Oh my. So everyone was even around this place, maybe they were swept away. You can imagine how tragic it was. Anyway, ciao. Another one here, because this is where it was the starting point. This place, a very famous route. This one, the other one has already melted. You can see the Canadian flag, the US flag.